Hi there, I'm Bob Roth, and I'd like to welcome you to the joys of Photoshop. If this is your first time joining us, let me extend a personal invitation to you to break out your Photoshop and edit along with us each week. This week we're going to do just a wonderful little edit that I think we'll have a lot of fun doing. Now I'm going to go ahead and have them run all the colors across the screen that you're going to need to edit along with us this week. And while they're doing that, let me show you what I got going on up here. This is just your standard old 10 by 8 document at 300 dpi. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and import this picture that I took of a dear friend of mine. Now you can use any photo that you like, just make sure that it's a high enough resolution. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to duplicate a couple of these happy little clouds up here. So to do that, we're going to grab our selection tool and we'll start dragging them in. Just select right around the cloud. And while you're doing that, what you really want to think about is shape and form. You probably get sick of hearing me say it, but they are so important. There we go. Now once you got it selected, we're going to go ahead and hold down our Alt key and just click and drag outward from the center of that cloud to make them a little friend. Now you don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. You can decide wherever you want your clouds to live. We'll say another one lives right over here. There now. That looks nice. Now I think we'll start doing some work on our model here, because his face is a little bit, well, I'm sure his mother loves him very much. After all, we don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents. So what we'll do here is we'll zoom right on in on his face, and we'll grab our spot healing tool, and we'll just start scrubbing out some of those little red marks and acne and all sorts of things. Now when you're doing this process, you could use any number of tools that you like. You can use the regular old healing brush or the clone stamp tool if you'd like. Find what way works best for you when you're doing this kind of stuff. I personally like the spot healing brush. It really does a wonderful job of just getting those blemishes right out. There. He looks better already. Next thing I think is we'll just smooth out his skin a little bit and get rid of some other little imperfections that we might not have caught earlier. So for that, we'll click our quick selection tool and we'll just drag right around his face. Just like that. There. Now once he's selected, we'll go ahead and we'll grab our lasso tool and we'll clean up some of those edges. I like using the lasso tool. Makes me feel like I'm one of those cowboys out in those old Western movies, roping up cattle. Just select right around there. There. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our blur tool and just start smoothing out some parts of his skin. Now you have to be very careful when you're using the blur tool. It's very easy to overdo it. So you want to go in with absolutely no pressure. Very gentle. We're even going to turn down our opacity up here. Just like that. And we'll just start smoothing out his skin. Very gentle. Tender a whisper floating down the side of this man's nose. Think like water. And just flow with it. Shoo. Alright, well, it would seem like we went and had a little too much fun for Photoshop over here. But that's okay. We don't have to worry. It'll lock up like this every now and then. Whenever it does, you just sometimes you just gotta beat the devil out of it.
Come on, why can't you work for one day, you stupid little accident?
Hi, welcome back. Now while you were away, I went ahead and added a few more changes to this photo, but it's nothing that you don't already know how to do. Now I think the last thing that our friend needs here is another friend for himself. Everyone needs a friend, so why don't we give him one? We have another picture over here that we'll just drag and drop right in there. I think we're almost ready to call this one done. So why don't we get it ready for export and we'll flatten the image. Now keep in mind, when you flatten the image, your layers will no longer be able to be edited individually. So this here's your bravery test. But don't worry, I'll help you through it. There. That wasn't so bad, was it? And I think we're ready to call this one finished. So if you enjoyed what you saw here today, please leave us a like. Now, as always, I wish you happy photoshopping, and God bless, my friends.